Isn't life so amazing? Sometimes it can get crazy, but hey, that's okay. We've got another day to make mistakes and say sorry. There's no sense in
How to choose the best content marketing platform. Yes, dear friends, you'll be wondering that what is the best content marketing platform, right? So let us understand about this content marketing platform. Dear friends, content marketing platform is the place where you deliver your content. That will be the content is valuable content, and you need to build your audience. You want to build your audience. For that reason you are creating the content, and the content is very much valuable, and there are a lot of options there where you can deliver this content, right? So this content should be delivered to the concerned person. You have a lot of options when it comes to building your content marketing platform. You might think there is Facebook, there is Instagram, there is LinkedIn, there is podcast, there is YouTube, there is email marketing, and whatnot. There are lot many platforms where you can create and deliver your content, right? When you have blogs, there are lot many types of content marketing platforms where you can create content and you can build your audience. But now the question is, there are two different ways. That is, when it comes to creating content marketing, there are two types. One is slow and one is fast. There are two types of control, more control and less control. First one is more control. Where do you own the information? Where do you have control over the data? Control over the publishing schedule. And I'm in full control. So first one is control, having the control over everything. And second one is you don't have the control, less control. So when it comes to full control, that would be an email marketing, and second would be blog, where you have every control over this, right? You can create, you can schedule, you can send it, you can publish as per your wish. So that would be the more control camp. Now let us say you don't have an audience. The first one you can do only when you have audience, when you have your own customers. For example, now if you don't have customers, you don't have audience, then you don't have any other social media platforms where you can pull an audience. So you don't have any backup of this. Then what are you going to do? How can you get your audience? If you are going to go with building email newsletter route or building consistent blog route, it might take a long period of time. That may be around 12 months or 18 months, 1.5 years, because you don't have your own target audience, right? So that will take a long way. You are going to go with a very long way if you are sticking up with this. Now, let us say you are going with another one, that is less control. So if you are going to make a blog on my platform and you do have an audience, suppose if you have an audience, then it is well and good. Whereas if you don't have audience, that is not going to work. If you have audience, if an audience in LinkedIn or Twitter, yeah, that is well and good. That's fantastic. You will be able to activate that audience and you can sell your product too. So that is about more control, right? Through these options, email, newsletter, or a blog, that is having more control. Email, newsletter, or a blog, that is about having more control. Whereas if you don't have your own audience, you don't have your own customers, then let us go on the other side. That is on the less controlled side. You have to go with YouTube, Instagram, or Facebook, or LinkedIn, or Twitter. Yeah, definitely these are the places that you don't have control. And create your content and you need to build your audience gradually. This will also take over a period of time. Here, you don't own any customers or audience, right? But gradually you need to create your customer, you need to get your customers, but you don't have any control here because it depends on the system, how it works. We need to understand the system and we need to work as per the system of the system, right? As per the system of the system, it will work. So you need to have consistency. Consistency is the key. Here, consistency matters. You need to create your content and you need to deliver your content on these platforms. And you need to see your target audience. You need to understand the system, right? So where you need to put your content, because you cannot be putting everywhere, right? You need to see your target audience where you are going to get it. So most of the people do this mistake that they deliver the content everywhere, each and everywhere, but that doesn't work. What you need to do, you need to check it out that where your content should be delivered, whether it should be on the Instagram, whether it should be on the LinkedIn, whether it should be on the YouTube. So you need to check it out the platform. First, at more control and again at less control. So that's the first step. The second step is what kind of content you are going to create. When you look at your content, your mission and your goal, that means, yes, who is my audience? You need to understand who is my audience. Suppose this is business with passion, I need to see the audience who is looking for the business, online business, right? So what kind of content I have to create? I need to create such content where a new business prospective person can get attracted to this, right? So this kind of content I have to create. Or it can be visual or text format or video format. We should understand that which type of content I am going to create so that I can attract my customers. We need to see the platform, whether I should go with LinkedIn, whether I should go with Instagram, whether I should go with YouTube. So I need to see which platform I am going. I need to see which type of content I have to create, and I need to see whether it should be video version or text version or it should be audio version. Facebook, maybe on Instagram. So let's say if you're doing videos, yeah, it's good for YouTube, or it might be for Instagram for the reels. So you need to focus the platforms where the audience are there for your niche, that is your goal, your interest, and it should connect to the interest of your customer or your audience, right? And another thing matters is the consistency, because it will take a period of time, long, maybe might be short or long period. So you cannot expect anything instant here. So there should be a consistency. You should be consistent in your work. So, and you need to see the quality of your content, and consistency, quality, as well as your audience interest. You should understand the interest of your audience. So you should be regular, you should be consistent in that. All right. So you should remember all those things when you want to do your online business. So you should have passion, and you should have content which is interesting to your customers. Most of the enterprise, most of the business owners make this mistake that they publish the content everywhere. As I said, this is the biggest mistake. But you should understand that where you should publish. If you are doing regular videos, you can publish here over YouTube, and you need to do it consistently. It's not like that we'll do 1 month and we'll stop another month. It's not like that. You should be consistent so that your customers will get connected with you. You should figure it out where you can build your customer, where you can build your audience. Let us say the less control platform. Less control platform is YouTube, as I said. You might say, I am going to a video every week. Then you have to do that. If you have taken a decision that every week I am going to release a video on this particular niche, particular content, definitely you should do that every week. It might be a particular day, maybe Thursday, Friday, Wednesday, whatever is the day. You need to stick on that. You need to continue with that. If you want to be the best content creator, if you want to create your business, build your business, you need to give your best. You want to figure out what kind of control, what kind of patience you should have, what kind of business you should start, what kind of things you need to keep in mind. Definitely you can reach me, you can click the link and get into my sessions, and we are going to have the live sessions, and you are going to learn all those things which are necessary to build your online business. Okay friends, that's all for today. And don't forget to comment and let me know your ideas, as well as don't forget to subscribe the channel, as well as like the channel, like the content, and let me know put the thumbs up button and also share the video so that even other person, your friend, can get the benefit of this. All right, dear friends, like, share and subscribe the channel. I'm going to see you in the sessions. Click the link and get into the sessions, and we can build our business together. That's all for today. This is Rani D'Souza, an author and India's first authority building mentor, signing off. See you in the next session.
Isn't life so amazing? Sometimes it can get crazy, but hey, that's okay. We've got another day to make mistakes and say sorry. There's no sense in our worry, 'cause all we can